What's good, YouTube? It's your boy T-REV, and I just want to speak to you about a couple things. It's about the case with Kiely Rodni. Police should have found that vehicle before, right? So let's jump into that. On top of that, they have these fire cams. Now, you guys do not know how lucky we got on those fire cams that night. Do you know how lucky it was to get the fire cam to be directly on the spot where everything went down? Oh yeah, let's get into it. I'm here to talk to you about it today, baby. I got all night and I got all day, and we can talk about it. This literally is groundbreaking, because if you play that camera and you go to that website, which I will try to find and put in the description below, and you can look yourself, there is not only, you could use timestamps and everything changes in the timestamps. So I was able to even check September 5th at 8:33 when Juan Check It TV went to the lake himself that night and drove in at September 5th, right? I went there and I was able to add up the time. It is on one of my last lives, or actually I think I had to remove that live because there's been somebody going around showing their penis on camera, which is absolutely disgusting, by the way. I had to turn in 2 video clips to the police. There was children in there. I had statements for some of my mods that had their kids awake and all this other stuff. Some pervert wants to keep coming around and showing their penis. I don't understand. I don't get it. You're sick in the head. You need to be put down like the old yeller. It makes me sick. But yeah, let's get back onto what I was talking about. The dates, when you go on there, the camera moves, right? The fire cam moves. This fire cam, oh my God, it was like a blessing from the heavens above that we were able to get the fire cam in the position that it was on Kiely Rodni's vehicle. I don't think that you guys understand how important that was, because if you go and check September 5th, 8:33, go up towards the time where Juan TV he leaves there at about 8:53. He did a 20-minute live on September 5th, and you could see his vehicle. I even zoomed in on it on my live. A lot of my members were there, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I know you guys were there. You were calling it out like, yo, this is a good idea. This is good that you're bringing this up, and I wanted to bring this to a lot of your attention too, people that haven't seen this. There you could literally see one, but this camera has moved so far to the left that I had to go to, he was barely on camera. I mean, he was on camera. He was on the little section of the screen like this. And I had to zoom, and you could see when he does the little turnaround, you can see his lights and all that, and you can match it up with the timing on his radio. There's a time on his radio that says 8:40. It shows us between, I think, like 8:43 and 8:48, and then I want to say, yeah, it shows up to that time. So I was able to go off of timestamps based off of what he said. He said 8:30, so I played it from 8:30, or I played it between 8:30 and 8:33, and was able to see Juan pull up to the location. I was able to see Juan drive in that location from that camera, barely, because it had turned so much from August 6th that, you know, it's crazy. But if you go back in time, or on August 6th and you move up sometime, you'll notice in angles it's not facing Prosser no more. So for us to get an actual shot at that time is crazy. What are your guys' theories on this situation? I thought I seen a couple other vehicles. Maybe it pushed it, and maybe it had it on a straight beeline to go straight down. They're like, okay, you know, drive. They have it in drive, and it goes down the vehicle. I feel like my heart's not changing. It's foul play. Oh my God, is it foul play? Because when you see that car start heading towards there, it's like within a few seconds you see people taking off, right? And what I mean is you see vehicles taking off, shit like that going on. So I'm still leaning towards foul play. I'd like to know what you think, but I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I did an experiment. I checked out when Check It TV went live at Prosser Lake at the same spot that Kiely was at. The same spot Kiely was at. He drove right there. Check It TV did a whole turnaround. You were able to see that in my video on the live that I broke down. I mean, I was on there breaking it down because I just wanted to see what was up. I wanted to check the cameras, right? You know, we have curious minds, so curious minds do what? They investigate. So I went and investigated it, and I just seen all these different things, and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and try it. So I started messing with dates and seeing things with the camera, and the camera completely turns away from Prosser Lake. The camera completely turns away from. And it's important that you take that into consideration of how lucky we were to even see the unfortunate tragedy of Kiely Rodni unfold in front of us. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you do not know how lucky we got to even be able to see that piece of evidence You could guarantee police have that. There's no way they don't. You can see the lights perfectly. What I did, and people were asking me, what's the reason why you're doing this? They came in my live like, what's the reason why you're doing this? What does it have in it? What does it mean with this? And I'm like, dude, you need to chill. I'm gonna tell you what it means with this. It shows me that I'm looking at the same thing on that August 6th video. Headlights going into the water, right? That's what it shows me. Because if not, if you watch Checker TV's video, he goes down like this and then he turns out. And you can see that in the video if you zoom in. September 5th at 8:33. If you start from 8:30 to 8:33 and you let it play towards 55, if you let it play from 8:30 to 8:55, you'll see him go out of there. You'll see that whole experiment he did on live. You will. There's no way you won't. I promise you. And for everybody, I want to hear what your theory is now. Do you think it's foul play still? Let me know down in the comments. Do you still think it's foul play? I still think it's foul play, regardless of the fact. It is super fucking suspicious. There's a lot of things going on with this case that is absolutely mind-blowing. Personally, me, I got Sammi as #1 suspect still. I don't care what nobody says, and if it comes out to be wrong, okay. But supposedly she got a lawyer. I've heard from a few people that said they found in the county that she got this good criminal defense lawyer and all this. I mean, what do you need all that for if you don't have nothing to do with anything, right? What do you need that for? That's all I want to know. What the fuck do you need a defense attorney for if you have nothing to hide? Here, this is me. Here, officer, here's my phone. Here, you can look through everything that I have, officer. I want to help you. I want to get out there and help you. Please clear my name. I want to be cleared first. If you're looking at me and you're coming and looking at me, I want to be cleared. So, as soon as they start trying to do some other shit, that's when I would lawyer up, right? If I am completely innocent, you could look through anything that I have. Computers, this, that. I don't care. Because I want to do everything to clear my name and help find my friend that I so dearly love, Sammi. Yeah, and I don't care if you see this video, and I don't care if your little friend Meg that's been running around sees this video. Megan is what I mean. Megan. Anyways, man, you get what I'm saying. That's how fast she's just speaking so fast and saying all these things. It's gonna be heartbreaking, and like she's doing all this shit on these channels, and it's like, yo, what are you doing? Like, why? Stop it. Oh, this poor little girl is getting all this. Well, then she shouldn't have been the last one, and supposedly the 1236 phone call. How could you make a 1236 phone call from under the water? Can you tell me that? If I got any information wrong, guys, please let me know down in the comments. I could be completely wrong about some things, but in general, that is what I think, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I think it's highly important that we note down that the cameras change a lot on there. From what I checked on the Alder Hill, if you go to the Alder Hill cameras, they're turned off right now. I don't know if it's for investigation purposes or what's going on. That stupid piece of hair, get off of me. But anyways, man, I'm live out here all the time. I've been running these 20-hour lives, and I've been committed to these cases, especially Kiely Rodni's. I've been very, very, very committed to it. I think that we need to put more eyes on Julissa Fuentes. We did a spirit box session on Julissa Fuentes, and she said, I'm dead, and then by the river. So I want to jump into Julissa and try to help Julissa's family. I even was talking about going out and walking King's River, because that's the only river that's near there. I can't say what it sounds like Julissa because I don't know Julissa's voice, but I can tell you one thing that I know, that it was the same voice twice. And I just want to get justice for these young ladies and men and these young kids losing their lives, man. It's senseless. Things are getting crazy. Parents, you gotta pack heat. Women, you gotta pack heat. These men try to take advantage of women with their strength. I mean, if you pull a gun out, if you have a gun and you could stop the situation, it is what it is. It could prevent a lot of this. You ladies need to carry a gun. It just comes down to that, and that's just my opinion. Stay protected at all times. Stay safe. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this whole fire cam vid. I did a comparison on the Checker TV live that he did, specifically. I seen he dropped the video this morning, I think, or maybe yesterday or whatever. He went live and was talking about it, and he wasn't talking about his shit, but he was talking about Grizzly. Shout out to Grizzly, shout out to Zav Girl, shout out to all the hard working true crime sleuths, as they want to call us, armchair detectives. Yeah, shout out to all you guys, man, for keeping this alive. A lot of people have did a good job of breaking this down. Our 22 cents, you did a good job. Greg Hughes, he did a good job. The image clarity in the one video was really good. That helped me see well, but I want to know how you did that, man. What kind of expert are you? You know what I mean? That was a great job. It sucks that we had to see her go in the water like that, but I still think that there is people involved. 1 to 3 to 4, there's people involved, and they know about this. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't say anything. They didn't say one word. So yeah, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. This is a very touchy subject, as it's dealing with a young lady that lost her life at 16 years old. She graduated. She had her whole future ahead of her, and it was robbed from her on August 6th at between 12:33, 12:36. Her life was robbed. Was she dead before she was in the vehicle? That's what we need to know. Anyways, I'm out. I love you guys. Thank you, my new members, my new subscribers. You guys are awesome. And I think we got another super chat.